Well, it's confirmed. We are not going to get Minecraft 1.22, at least for a long time. And thanks to Phoenix for bringing this clip to light, where a Mojang employee literally basically says, we're done with big updates.
We've been on 1.21 for a while. It's been the longest we've had any version number. You want a version number that works for both Bedrock and Java. It's going to be clear to the community what's going on. Make it obvious that it's game drops and not a big annual update like it used to be. Stay tuned. We'll have an official post on Minecraft.net that's going to explain what the new version numbers will be. I know a lot of people are expecting it to be a 1.22, but don't. We're doing game drops now. If we did 1.22, players would be expecting that to be a super duper update because we haven't had 1.21 was Tricky Trials. They would be expecting Tricky Trials plus more because it's been so long. And no, we're doing game drops.
I don't know how to interpret this, man. Does that mean that we won't ever get a big update anymore?
Sure, the game drops are nice. There's a lot of quality of life features in there that are great, but outright ending major updates is literally a mistake. Why would they do that? Could this legitimately be a sign that Mojang's in its late stages and they're just coasting off until they're just gonna say, oh, no more updates, no more game drops? I mean, if we looked at the leaked content plan, there is no major update for literally years. Up until 2027, it's just the same cycle of game drops. No real updates. In fact, they're literally going to be changing what the version numbers mean.
We'll have an official post what the new version numbers will be.
Literally, we're going to be stuck on 1.21, maybe forever. But what is one thing that could change this? That would be competition. Now, despite my harsh criticism of Hytale in the past, and really the game started to fall apart once Riot Games acquired it, it's coming back. And I really think it's actually going to be in our hands very soon. And if Hytale is able to have a very successful early access launch, which the game is looking very good. So far, Simon, the founder of Hypixel, repurchased Hytale and has been way more open about Hytale and even has given us a price. It's going to be 20 bucks, showing us 16 minutes of gameplay, and they even reverted back to the old engine. I mean, Riot Games, what were they even doing? They literally ruined this game. It seems relatively playable. If they're able to get this out and it's able to get a large player base, or at least a semi-large player base in this early access, I think this could instill a little bit of, I don't know, fear into Mojang that, oh shoot, there's this new game on the rise, and, people are complaining about our game already, and now this game already looks pretty promising despite the fact that it's been 7 years and all these things. But if Hytale is able to really feed that desire of a lot of players in the Minecraft community at this point, Minecraft could be in danger. And this could be where they do a total reversal of this game drop system and go, okay guys, it's time. That's right, the end update, or something like that. And they actually bring about Minecraft 1.22. I think that's the problem. There is no competition. Minecraft needs competition. If we look back when Fortnite was on the rise, I mean, Mojang was really getting to work. That's when update Aquatic and Caves and Cliffs were rolling out. Those were big, large-scale updates. Right now, there's not really a game that is competing with Minecraft, though there's player bases are spread off across different games. There's not like one major dominant game at this point. And, we're still waiting for GTA 6. There's a lot of issues with Minecraft, specifically Bedrock and Mojang's clear and obvious focus on these add-ons and marketplace items than making their game actually freaking playable and reliable. I mean, it's actually crazy that they dedicate however large their employee base is to a freaking update where they just retexture a freaking skeleton. It just doesn't make sense. The priority is obviously not on the game, but rather to collect as much revenue as possible. Meanwhile, Hytale is going to be a new, revamped experience of what a sandbox is. It's going to be very similar to Minecraft, but Hytale is going to have magic. The combat is way more dynamic and interesting, and there's even going to be a campaign, it sounds like. So that's pretty interesting. And who knows? Maybe they'll have a hermit craft on freaking Hytale. But if we see large-scale creators creating content on Hytale and creating their own survival world, or I mean, eventually they want to bring Hypixel over to Hytale, and they're gonna have full free reign since it's their game, and that may be a legitimate threat to Minecraft. Dude, this new Hytale game's insane. I'm gonna go play this. Screw Minecraft. Well, there goes your marketplace revenue. And that might break this game drop cycle where we're just gonna keep doing these small updates. And look, a lot of these game drops have been pretty cool and awesome, but the full abandoning of real major updates is a mistake. It's a mistake. This all assumes that Hytale actually plays out. If Hytale doesn't play out, well then maybe there's not really a threat and there's not that competition threat. But competition's good. It will keep them on their toes. There's no big game right now, and the next big game probably won't be till GTA 6 unless Hytale really goes viral. But like I said, there's been a lot of criticism over the years and we've been waiting for many years. Some people have generally forgotten about this game, but who knows? This could be a massive reversal. So we're just gonna have to see. I mean, we're talking about an early access release potentially in the next 2 weeks. So overall, I just wanted to say that Minecraft needs competition, something like Hytale or another big game, because the game drop cycle is ultimately going to lead to them saying, oh, we're done with updates. And you can see that their clear priority, for the most part, is the marketplace, are these add-ons. I mean, they launched vibrant visuals on Bedrock, and now it's going to take consecutive months for the same feature to be added onto Java. They're literally trying to push Java away. Who knows, at this point, they might come to a point where they'll say, oh, we're not going to do updates for Java anymore. Mojang, you need competition. You need to change your freaking content plan, dude. I mean, seriously, if they did in an entire 180 and they're like, all right, guys, we are announcing 1.22 today. It will be the end update. And they go full like nether update scale. That would be so beneficial for them. That is like an A+ move on their part, in my opinion. It would spark way more content generation for, you know, creators like me and the players. You know, you could have an end dimension survival, just like when the nether update was being developed. I was doing another survival and other people were doing the same thing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the end update, but come on guys, you cannot abandon large scale updates. So keep your eyes on Hytale. It does look pretty interesting. I will be getting that early access. What's your opinion on all this? Is Hytale a competitive threat to Minecraft? Are you gonna play Hytale? With the caveat that it is not to its full potential, as Simon has said, they're gonna be releasing Minecraft snapshot-like updates in this early access until they lead to an eventual full game. You wanna know a fun fact? YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video, and you know what? That's a pretty good fact. Go check it out.